Welcome to the Church of Athreos and welcome to Tithe Collecting with Teysa. Hope you're excited. As far as opening hand goes, we've got flagstones, and other than that, this is a beautiful opening hand, but not wild. We can't keep on flagstones, so let's go ahead and mulligan on this one. Yeah, this will work. We've got a little bit of card draw on Twilight Prophet. We've got Oligarch, and then Fiend Hunter. Yes, we will keep on this one. I like that, and let's see what we can get into the scry with, and hopefully we can get this church service going. All right, reanimate. Yeah, I guess at this point, we'll just go and put that on the bottom right now. That is a good card, definitely to have in the deck, but at this point right now, it's not super crucial. So, but yes, welcome to the Church of Athreos. Hope you're excited to get out there and collect some tithes from the parishioners. We've decided to implement a new afterlife program. So let's say that some of the parishioners can't pay with money or gold. We will definitely be taking their life into the afterlife program to make them eternal servants to Athreos. So let's go and lead off with Shambling Vent, and then we're going to go and pass the turn to our opponent. We're playing Teysa Karlov. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Then creature tokens you control have Vigilance and Lifelink. Playing against Mizzix of the Izmagnus. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell converting mana cost greater than the number of experience counters you have, you get an experience counter. Then instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each experience counter that you have. So, playing Storm against Clerics, and we're actually off to a really nice start. We did draw into Rotten Lung Reanimator, which is just one of my favorite cards, really of all time. This is pretty much, man, I'd have to. Yeah, that's a pretty cool card. I'm trying to decide if that would be my #1 card or not, but either way, that's some pretty solid magic right there. Let's lead off with Heath. Let's go Shambling Vent and get down Cersei. Tell Cersei I want her to know it was me. Let's get down the Oligarch, and it looks like her. And then anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn to our opponent. But yeah, with Rot Lung Reanimator. And one of the reasons why you see the Church of Athreos on my channel be such a big thing is because, it was one of the first 5 decks I put on the channel, and I've always enjoyed clerics. I'm glad that there's these clerics within Magic. I started listening to Welcome to Night Vale, and I really enjoy that, just kind of that dynamic of Welcome to Night Vale. And so, actually, I was so drawn to, ooh, man, this is getting off to a really nice start. Let's get down Mana Confluence. Yeah, we can go double. Either way, we're going to be taking some damage on Confluence to get on Pond of Umlok. So let's go and push in for 2 with Oligarch. The fact that Oligarch has Vigilance, that is so good. I love it. You can definitely tell she's a mean older lady with Vigilance. She doesn't have time to tap. She's like, nope, I've got stuff to do. Let's get down Pond of. Oh, we're going to go for Rotlung Ring. That is a human cleric. That'd be a really good cash in. Yeah, let's go for that. I think that's going to be a little bit better. So we're going to add a double black off of this Fetid Heath just to make Rotlung Reanimator happy. I would assume he'd be happy with only black mana being spent to cast him. We'll get down Rotlung Reanimator, and then we're going to go and pass the turn to our opponent. But yeah, so as far as, the actual Church of Athreos, it was one of the first decks that I built. I've always loved Clerics, I've loved Aristocrats, and I've loved Welcome to Night Vale. So that's kind of why we end up with this. I have 4 or 5 decks that are within the Church of Athreos family because, I don't know, they're just fun. You end up with some really cool board states. So let's say that we end up sacrificing Oligarch right now. She's a human cleric. And so with the Rotlung Reanimator, it says whenever a cleric dies, you get a 2/2 zombie. So we've got a ton of clerics in here. We sacrifice Fiend Hunter. We have a vampire cleric. So there's just so much overlapping synergy that it just, I don't know, it's one of my favorite things to play. I love it. All right, so we do draw into Read the Bones of our ex-parishioners. Do we want to read their bones, or we can go for Twilight Prophet, which is going to be double black? They've got 4 cards in the hand. Let's push in with the Oligarch. If the opponent wants to trade with Mizzix, that's perfectly fine. If not, we'll at least be able to get in for 2. We will hold back on Rotlung Reanimator because we want Rotlung to kind of stick around on the battlefield. All right, so we're going to knock him down to 26. And then, yeah, I think if we're going... We get down Teysa, and she's a human advisor, not a human cleric. We can end up going for Fiend Hunter if we want to. That's going to get rid of Mizzix. Actually, if we're worried about some sort of weird shenanigans from our opponent, I think getting down Fiend Hunter is going to be our better, a little bit more of it. It's kind of a little bit more of a conservative play, but I like it. So let's go Fiend Hunter. And it still buys us another opportunity. Let's say our opponent does have Blasphemous Act or something like that. That's still going to allow us to kind of rebound back from some sort of damage war. Yes, definitely use that ability. Get out of here, Mizzix. None of your science is allowed in the church. We only deal with the Athreos over here. Oh yeah, let's give a quick shout out to our sponsors. So shout out to MTGOTraders.com. If you want to build your very own Church of Athreos, your own satellite church, head over. They have all the clerics and parishioners that you could ever need to build your own Church of Athreos deck. And shout out to InkedGaming.com. Use cube. Oh, overwhelming wave. That does undo everything what we just did. Head to check out Ink Gaming, use coupon code JOLT to get a nice discount and help out the channel at the same time. And also, let's say you enjoy one of my thumbnails and you use it as a wallpaper, I've been putting the image sources down in the description below. I think at this point right now, I'm tempted to go for Read the Bones. You know, because we can't really rebound with anything. I definitely want to make the land drop for the turn. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to go for Fed Hib. We're going to go for Read the Bones. We're going to Scurry 2, and then Banisher Priest. That's going to be another option. Man, I think we put both of these on the bottom because we're, like I said, we're digging for artifacts or for lands, and we hit both of them. I like that. We'll get down Command Tower. Let's get down Oligarch again. She's down for round 2. Told you, she means business. All right, so we're going to go and get her down, and then anything else we'll go and pass the turn back over to our opponent. But yeah, check out Ink Gaming for a discount. But that's going to be it. Now it's free time. We can talk about whatever we want. Now, our opponent does have Altar of the Brood on the battlefield. Now, the cool thing with Altar of the Brood is that they're slowly milling us out, which is, you know, that's nice. We'll definitely take that because we do have Living Death in here. We have Rally the Ancestors. We already have Eiley, which is a sack outlet in the graveyard. We also have Blood Artist in the graveyard, which is an amplifying effect that works out really well with Teysa. So, Altar of the Brood is the least of our worries, in fact, and we welcome it on the battlefield. Let's get down Flooded Strand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 total mana. I still think going for Fiend Hunter into Pawn of Ulamog, I think that's going to be a pretty nice play. And then that sets us, actually, let's go Fiend Hunter into Rotlung Reanimated, and we can set up a Disciple of Bolas next turn. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so let's go and crack Flooded Strand. Let's grab Scrub Lands. I don't know what, or actually, yeah, we'll just go ahead and we're going to shock it in. Yeah, we'll take 2. That's fine. I got 3 cards in the hand. We're going to pay 2 life. We're going to get down Fiend Hunter and then Westvale Abbey. And that'll allow us to go for Rotlung Reanimator for next turn. And I'll put us back in the same position. So we're going to get rid of Mizzix. Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here, partner. Yes, we're definitely going to use that ability. And if you came here for a Imperious, or the Oligarch beat sticks, boy, have we got a video for you. Might as well just make it Oligarch Voltron. All right, so we're swinging in for 2. That's going to put them down to 24, and then we'll pass it back over to our opponent. So at this point right now, we do have Disciple of Bolas. Enters the battlefield, sack a creature. We're going to gain X life and draw X cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we're going to go for Disciple of Bolas, we definitely, we want to get Teysa on the battlefield. Now with Disciple of Bolas, man, I don't know. Yeah, that's actually not going to work out with Disciple of Bolas with Teysa. So if we want to, we can actually still get down Disciple of Bolas, sacrifice the Oligarch, and still end up with an extra zombie on the battlefield, which is not too bad, and gain a couple life, and then draw some cards. We are getting to the point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once we do get down Twilight Prophet, that will put us in the position of City's Blessing, and that'll really kind of start attacking our opponent's life total. So yeah, I think we're okay with that. Now, our opponent did get down Perpetual Timepiece, so it looks like we're playing against some sort of Mizzix mill deck, which is, I like it. It's always fun to see stuff like that. Okay, so they've got 2 cards in hand. Any certain way we want to sequence this? Yeah, I guess, yeah, we'll just go and push you in. That's going to be 5 swinging in. It's going to put them down to 19. And what are we looking at? Engulf the shore, return to their hands. Okay, all right, let's go get it. Let's go send it back. It still leaves us back on Fiend Hunter. Man, like, I'm almost tempted to start dumping these creatures into the graveyard. Let's get down Soul Warden. Yeah, we need to set up a pretty nice turn with Disciple of Bolas for next turn. Let's get down Rotlung Reanimator. We're going to gain an additional life, and let's go for Oligarch. Let's make sure we add that last mana to our mana pool. And hopefully we don't lose to a bunch of... Thankfully, they've got one card left in the hand, and we can still keep the Oligarch pressure on. All right, so we're going to gain a life with Soul Warden, put us back up to 23, and then pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so once we do get down Twilight Prophet next turn, that will allow us to get the City's Blessing, so hopefully we can keep Twilight Prophet stuck around on the battlefield. I think with Engulf the Shore... With toughness, yeah, if we had gotten down Twilight Prophet, which I was thinking about doing it in our main phase in case our opponent had some sort of combat trick, I was like, yeah, we can get out Twilight Prophet. It's like, oh, let's just swing in first. And so, yeah, that's, I thought about it, but I was like, oh, they're not going to have anything. But they always have it when you assume that they don't. But yeah, with Teysa, we're going to try to get down Teysa because we want to get those amplifying effects going. But you can see how, the core of the deck is just a lot of fun to play. A lot of overlapping synergy. I'm drawn to Swamp. Okay, so we're going to do our stuff main phase. Let's get down Swamp. Yeah, I like getting down Teysa, because we can get down Teysa and get down Pawn of Ulamog, and that just opens this entire deck up. So let's go for Teysa. We're going to gain additional life. Let's go for Pawn of Ulamog. And we're still going to be swinging in. Now, they don't have Aetherized mana, so we don't have to play around Aetherized. I was getting worried. We're still going to push in with the crew. But this is beautiful. This is exactly what you want to see in Teysa. We've got Oligarch, we've got Rotlung, we've got Pawn of Ulamog, and we'll kind of break down if we get a sack outlet on the battlefield. So we've got at least 2 amplifying, actually 3 amplifying effects right now. Pawn of Ulamog is going to give us 2 tokens because of Teysa. Rotlung Reanimator is going to give us 2 tokens because of Teysa. And so you can see where this really kind of helps you, go for aristocrats. It can help you just build up a ton of zombie tokens. The fact that Teysa still says, hey, creature tokens, you control a Vigilance and Lifelink. So we start sacrificing some of these zombies. Teferi's Puzzle Box. Yeah, that's fine. That kind of... it'd be nice to get down Falconwrath Noble, but if we do draw into Living Death, then that'll allow us to just instantly cast it and go to town. So I think that'll be pretty good. All right, so we're going to get the Teferi's Puzzle Box. It's going to be Buried Alive. We're going to put all of this on the bottom. At this point, all right, so we draw into Bloodthorn Vampire. Ooh, that is a ton of mana. Boy, that's a lot of mana. Let's get down Swamp. So at this point right now, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's get down Bloodthorn Vampire because we do need a sack outlet. And actually, I'm tempted to kind of hold on to, we've got more than enough mana. We can sacrifice some creatures to make it a 9/7. So let's see, can we close it out this turn? So we get Mr. Prince on the battlefield. That's indestructible 9/7. We swing it with Teysa. Let's say we sacrifice Soul Ward. That's going to be Human Cleric. Yeah, let's see if we can do this. So we go Soul Warden. Yeah, because that's going to be 4 creatures. That's going to be a swinging for 2, 4, 6, 8, plus 9. It's going to get really close. It's always yield to this. Get these extra tokens and get these tokens. Always yes, always yield. Either way, I still think we want to get the Prince flip because that'd be pretty cool. And Bloodthorn Vampire is going to get +2/+2. And if we straight up just sacrifice Bloodthorn to its own ability... Actually, if we sacrifice Oligarch... No, we need to get in for that too. So let's go and sacrifice Bloodthorn Vampire. Yes, we're going to sacrifice its own ability. That's going to give us 2 more Pawn of Ulamog triggers, which will definitely allow us to go for these Prince. Yeah, I like that. Sack 5 creatures. Worst case, and actually, we need to pay 5 first. That would have been bad if we sacked them. Spawn. And this is so Church of Atheos right here. Win or lose, if they have some sort of answer, so be it. But this is just beautiful. We're going to sacrifice a zombie. We're going to transform our sister church, Westfell Abbey. And that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8. That's going to be 6. Oh, they've got Boomerang as the last card. Okay, we're still forcing them to get all the answers out of their hand. Let's go and push in with the crew. That's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8. That's going to put them back down to 8. Excuse me, put them down to 11. And then next turn, that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Anything else? No, we're going to go and pass the turn. So we have to get down Westfall Abbey back again. Unfortunately, actually, with Teferi's Puzzle Box, we're going to lose it. So if we can somehow, Blood Artist is in the graveyard. If we can hit Falconrath Noble, or we can hit something like Zulaport Cutthroat, that'll make this a little bit easier, because, well, we still need a sack outlet. So at least we can still push in on this one. Yeah, because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This unfortunately is going to put our opponent down to 1, which is going to buy them just a little bit more time. And let's say they get down Mizzix, that will definitely allow them to get another blocker on the battlefield. But as far as this not getting down a lot of this mana, I want to see more cards with Teferi's Puzzle Box. That's why we didn't get on Warm Power Stone. That's why we didn't get on Thran Dynamo or Mana Vault. Okay, so we got Temporal Fissure. This is what Commander's about right here. And then Doom Whisper. But yeah, Teysa's going to go back to the command zone. That's perfectly fine. Put all 6 of these on the bottom. Yeah, she does go back to the command zone. That's going to be... Ugh. That is not what we wanted to see. Now, we do get a sack outlet in Phyrexian Tower, which is nice. Yeah, I guess we just get down Phyrexian Tower. Let's go and push it with the crew. Actually, we'll activate Shambling Event. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's going to be just barely enough. But yeah, we want to get this damage in. They've got no cards in hand. Let's go and push in. Let's go put them down to 1. Now, we could get down Teysa, sacrifice Oligarch, but I think at this point, that's going to put our opponent on having some sort of answer. So we'll simply just go and pass the turn. And, you know, we could use Phyrexian Tower to sacrifice Oligarch to get 2 mana, get down Teysa, but I kind of like just leaving up Teysa in case we need to get her off to the side for something. You know, if they have some sort of board wipe, so be it. Now, they do have 1, 2, 3. Oh, my gosh. Visions of Beyond. And we do have, okay, we've only got 15 cards in our graveyard, so that's not going to be 3 cards. Let's see if the church can beat this bounce. All right, folks, going to scoop it up. The Church of Athreos will get it on this one. Thankfully, you can see how this deck just has a lot of overlapping synergy. You know, get down Teysa, you get down Pawn of Ulamog, you get down Rotlung Reanimator, you sacrifice a human cleric. You can see where we get down the Atherid Necromancer. That's something that's really cool. You know, if we have the Rotlung, we have the Necromancer on the battlefield. Every time we sacrifice a human cleric, that's going to be 4 zombies on the battlefield. Then at the same time, the fact that you can get down Teysa and use your zombie tokens or your Pawn of Ulamog tokens to have vigilance and lifelink, that is a wonderful thing. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's church service. And in fact, if you enjoyed the video and if you enjoyed collecting ties with Teysa, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.